She wanted a Rihanna moment so bad.
You said she wanted a Rihanna moment, so I wanted to know which Rihanna moment.
Well, you know.
So we all know of the rap beef going on between Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion. Everyone has had something to say about this issue. Let's hear Tik Tok give us their take on Nicki's response.
She wanted a Rihanna moment so bad.
You said she wanted a Rihanna moment, so I wanted to know which Rihanna moment.
Well, you know what? You go and Google. You go and Google. Rihanna never would milk something like that. Like, you could tell she couldn't wait to get that part of her life. Like, you could tell she couldn't wait to just try to move on with her life.
Every time I think that Nicki Minaj has reached rock bottom with her comments and her antics, there's always a few layers lower. Every time I believe there is a floor, there's always a basement level. So you mean to tell me you just casually brought up Rihanna's history of domestic violence to prove a point? That you like how she handled it because she didn't milk it? How does a victim talking about what happened to them, how is that milking it? I don't care if somebody talks about getting shot in the foot one day or every day of their life. Somebody talks about domestic violence one day or every day of their life. A victim can do whatever they have to do to heal. And it's not on us, people who haven't been victims, to tell them how long they should take. So victims can't talk about what they went through more than one time. But you've been on the internet spiraling for almost a week straight over one bar. Every time you open your mouth, you're talking about Meg. So you can talk about what you've been through, which isn't even a tenth of what they went through. All day, every day, all night, no sleep. But they can't talk about what they went through?
Nicki, did you literally forget that you said, "In this very moment, I'm king. In this very moment, I slay Goliath with the sling. In this very moment, I put it on everything. That I will retire with the ring. And I will retire with the crown. Yes. No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes. Clap for the heavyweight champ. Me. But I couldn't do it all alone. We. Young Money raised me. Grew up out in Baisley, Southside Jamaica, Queens, and it's crazy. Cause I'm still hood, Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't phase me. Ain't being cocky, we just vindicated. Best believe that when we done this moment, we'll be syndicated. This night just remind me of everything that y'all promised me of. Chill, put your drinks up. It's a celebration every time we link up. We done did everything they could think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of. You wish that you could have had that moment for life, for life, for life. Cause in that moment you just felt so alive.
Nicki Minaj's Vogue interview from last year, she acknowledged that she has been battling a drug addiction, or she has in the past. And that was an incredibly vulnerable interview, and also very sad. Because for me, it very much illustrated that Nicki at this stage has maxed out. Like, this is a Nicki that we're left with. And it's unfortunate because such a beautifully talented woman, there's a lot more legacy that Nicki Minaj could live out. And living out that legacy would allow her to reach even higher helms, not just in female rap music or rap music at large, but like as a musician, as an artist. There's still a way for Nicki to ascend, but she's tapped out. And that article really read as Nicki living in a very lonely world because she has chosen to tether herself to a sex offender who can add no real value to her brand or life. She's doing the heavy lifting. She's doing the maintenance. And it's driving her crazy. I mean, it goes without saying, like, what do you do with a man you can't even take to the park? You can't go for walks in the park with. With a man who people might choose to not move onto your block because when they look at the sex offenders list, they see there's a predator living on their street. And this is the bed Nicki has made for herself because she has historically been very comfortable beefing with other women. Whether the slights are real or imagined, Nicki will always clap back, chomp back, bite down if it's a woman that she's coming after. But men have treated her crazy, publicly played in her face, and she's giggled through it. And that's why this lady is on IG Live going crazy. That's why she's not actually putting her talents to use and engaging in a real, true, what could be a very fun rap beef. It's why the misogynoir jumped out that quickly, because that's what she peddles in.
Nicki has 2 good feet, apparently, but still performs on her stomach, so.
For those that keep mentioning Nicki's age, Beyonce's in her 40s.
and she also had knee surgery.
It's Nicki the Barbie and my feet so denty. My toes are white and I have an ankle. I have 2 good feet and you have 1. It's Nicki the Barb, Roman's revenge. Red foot, little foot, blue foot, 2 foot. If my name was Megan, I'd probably have 1 foot. We're going feet for feet. We're going foot for foot. Yeah, Roman is mad, but we're foot for foot. And let's not forget, it's feet for feet and it's foot for foot. And we're feet for feet and it's foot for foot. You only got shot on your 1 bad leg and now you only have 1 foot, but I have 2 feet and my feet 2 feet. Yeah. I got 2 feet. We're feet for feet and we're foot for foot. And you talk about my man Ho, that's the luck. You're gonna get booked. You just mad because you slept with your man's best friend. But Ho, I got 2 feet and I stand on them. I'm standing on business. I stand in the courtroom because I stand on business with my foot for foot because we foot for.
I'm going to say this, and I hope that y'all can take this in the best way possible. This is about Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj's fan base. In my opinion, and listen to what I'm saying, y'all don't give a fuck about that woman. Y'all don't care about her. Y'all care about Nicki Minaj. Y'all don't care about Onika. Because a lot of y'all are enablers. And if anything, at this point, it has become less about Nicki Minaj and more about the Barb's reputation online of being like this feared fan base. This reckless and dangerous fan base. To the point, like, I get it. Y'all are like doxing people or whatever and threatening people. I understand that. But let's not act like overdosing isn't a thing. We can all see the signs. And y'all are so quick to enable her instead of just telling her to get some help. Because honestly, she does kind of listen to y'all. But y'all are not telling her to get some help. She could overdose and then, okay, what is there left? There will be no fandom to come back to because the person who you base the fandom around is gone. Like, for real, like, this isn't, to me, I can't really delight in this beef because it's a one-sided beef. Like, it's the other party isn't really even competing. Like, they're not even in their right mind to give a real beef. So I can't delight in this. And the fact that y'all can ignore it, ignore the clear and obvious signs, lets me know that y'all don't care about Onika. You care about Nicki Minaj. You don't care about Onika. And it's so weird. Like, it's so weird that a lot of y'all, not everybody, obviously it's not everybody, but there are some people who have turned their pages into like bullying pages and doxing pages because you don't, like, it's like doxing in the name of, but like it's not really that. It's really just you. It's like your own personal ego. And you just hide it behind, oh, I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. Are you? Like, are you really a fan if you're enabling that person to potentially take their own life by the substances that they are abusing, allegedly? Like, for real, like, this ain't even to like come at, y'all just need to do better. Like, for real, this is, I can't delight in this. I don't think it's funny. None of that. And I'm not even like a Nicki Minaj stan or Nicki Minaj. I'm like in passing. I enjoy her music in passing. But y'all really need to take a step back and realize the damage that you are doing to your fave.
Can we just for a second talk about the irony in this artwork? Self-admittedly, we know that Meg is a stallion. We know that she was shot in the foot. By calling her Bigfoot, we know that it's supposed to be condescending and degrading. But it is not lost on me, and I hope y'all see what I see. Because this artwork, to me, tells me that you see Meg as this beast, this force to be reckoned with, this beast that is destroying, coming for your territory, wreaking havoc in your space. And we know that deep down, that's really the root of it all, is Nicki feeling threatened. But I don't think she thought it through, and I don't think her team of yes men thought it through either. And real quick, this was not much better because I see what she was going for. I see what she was trying to do with this image. But if you are creative, if you're a writer, if you took a single English class in high school, the symbolism to me is giving Meg was here first. And like, let's not even get into the AI of it all, because what was the budget for this artwork? $2? Ma'am, why does this cop have 2 fingers? Why does the caution tape have gibberish on it? And why are we surrounded by police cars? Overall, I just don't think it's giving what she thought it would give. Nicki babes, just sit this one out.